It's this old outboard, baby.
Okay, so now, you know, this doesn't feel so bad, but it's still sticky. The bottom feels fine on this one. It's just the top is still sticky. This is holding up the show. They should have both been in the boat today. You know, they don't have to be screwed down. Just have them in. They're done. Just get ready to screw them down and paint them. Holding up the ticky show. All right, check the radar again. And those storms, clouds, whatever you want to call them, rain, did dissipate, but there is more on the way. And I ran out, wiped this thing down. Actually, I've sanded it first, just a quick sandy wandy, and then wiped it down with the acetone, man. It just was not dry. So I whipped up a big fat hot batch and threw it on there as quick as I could. And this is what I was talking about too in the beginning. I think you might be able to see that ripply effect that I get with the roller. There's my texture. When the light sanding of this, when the paint goes on, that will be my textured floor, non-skid textured floor. It should work. So hopefully this is gonna freaking dry, because all that I just did with the previous batch was a waste. A waste of resin, waste of hardener, waste of a roller. I just don't get it sometimes. Just don't freaking get it. You see that tube of hardener? You see how much is in there? That tube goes with this can. Brand new tube, new can. And that tube was full. That's how much freaking hardener I put in that batch. That tube is supposed to work for that entire can. And I can already feel at the bottom of the mix here, it's getting warm. Man, I'm telling you, it's frustrating as heck. All right, just did a beer run. And a little liquor store down on the corner is, I think they have like 5 parking places. And it's like Grand Central Station. But with the scooter, man, it's zip in and zip out, baby. This is great. Look, it's friggin' dry. I can lay on it. Let's do the shirt test. Okay, I'm laying on it. Now, every time I pick that other stuff up, my shirt would go and stick to it. Not on this. Finally. That's the only way to go, man. The thin coats. They're not, I don't know. Yeah, the thick coat's the way to go. So this can go in the boat, just like it is. Nothing's gonna happen to it. It's waterproof, it's dry. I still want to sand it and paint it, but just for storage purposes, it won't hurt it sitting in the boat. All right, I just checked the radar. Storms are coming. It's not big, it's not heavy, and it looks like it's kind of dissipating on its way here. But it looks like a 3 o'clock deal. And, sometimes they kind of dissipate, then they get right here. Orlando's like a big hole. They get right over Orlando and just open up. So I'm not gonna do the top fiberglass. Anyway, when I did the transom, I had the same situation where I came, waiting for that thing to damn rattlesnake. Anyway, wait for that thing to dry forever. Then I put a big fat hot coat on it. And man, I came back an hour or so later, did something, I don't know what it was. And it was dry, it was beautiful. I was like, wow. This stuff is a little weird. I don't know. Anyway, I'm just gonna get prepared for rain and go from there. All right, baby. So this is the middle piece. I came out at the last minute and said, screw it, man. Putting a coat on it. And yeah, baby. No sticky. That's the only way to do it, man. This thin coat stuff's not working out. Thicken it. Heavier. Tons of freaking hardener. And slap it on. Yeah, baby. Whew. Man. So, it worked. Where I grinded it out, it's brought it back down here. But I'm still just a little high in the corner. And that's because I'm a little long. You know, it's hitting on all this crap in there. So that's not a big deal. This is going to get another coat top and bottom. So I'll grind that corner down. Drop that baby down. This side is great. Woo-hoo-hoo. It's so funny how this side has always been great, and this side I screwed all that up. I had to fix all this up. Anyway, I'm digging it, baby. I be digging it. It's getting there, baby. Countdown to launch. Get this puppy in by my birthday, which on this year it's after Labor Day weekend, a few days after. But I'm going for Labor Day weekend. Just get it in the water, up and running. You know, all this stuff can be taken care of in the water. You know, the red paint, little detail, you know, stuff. I don't need it sitting over here. And I've got this other stuff. I'm going to pick it up tomorrow. It's Corian Board made by Dupont. It's made for like countertops, and it's basically like PVC board. And I got 2 big pieces of it, man. It's like $400 a piece on that stuff. So I may be using it. I'm trying to figure out what the hell to do with it, because I did a little research and they said probably not a good idea to use it on the floor. Because for some reason it's a pain in the ass to drill, it's brittle, and you know, it might break at the drill points. Anyway, I'm thinking up here. Anyway, it's free, baby, it's free. Plus I'm picking up that big sheet of foam, 4x8 piece of foam. I think it's gonna be good. I'll have to check that out tomorrow when I get over there. But yeah, baby, looking good. Got that big piece of foam, had to cut it in half to get it in the van, which is fine because it's gonna get cut up anyway. This is Corian Board, about $1,000 worth from what she said. She gave it to me. It's a composite. It's almost like what do you call it? PVC board. It's made by Dupont, and it's basically made for countertops. And they use it in high-end boats. It comes in tons of different colors. And anyway, she said get it out of here. It was in her garage. So I'm thinking what I'm gonna do is use it and cut me a piece, save myself $45 on another piece of 4x8 ply, and cut this up for my casting deck. So I've got that to do. I've got the foam to start thinking about. And I still have a long way to go. If you want to rock and roll, that's my new theme song. Cut that big piece up and then use these for filler on top along the sides, you know. And I think I'm, you know, between everything I got, just might be enough to float that boat if it's sank. Alright, here's what I decided to do. Poopy-doo. I'm going to measure out that casting deck. Got me an old piece of cardboard that I never did really end up using. And get a line on my curves up there. Cut that Corian board. So there's my curve. Alright. Let's see what we got. That's not bad. Woohoo! Let's see what the other side looks like. That was it, man. That was it. It's perfect. There's my marks. And like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect, but the perfecter, the better-ter. Look at this stuff. I mean, I'm only a few feet there, if that. But it's pretty tight, man. Pretty tight. Alright, let me get it cut. Everything's a project, baby. Everything's a project. Well, there's the first piece. It's a little bit of a bitch to cut. But I cut it. And the other good thing too is, like I said, it's going to be covered. Well, this side came out nice. This side's a little. But that's number one. Ta-da! Might work. Little tongue up there. Put my fish finder, something. Drink holder. Let's see what they look like together. Close. Yeah, baby, on the Monet. Oh yeah, see there? I just hit it and it chipped. That's what they're talking about. Right there, I hit these two corners together. That ain't good. But I got nothing else to use it on, so let's use it, man. Let's use it. Yeah, baby. That's what I was trying, It's got to be able to take a few screws. Something, somehow, some way. We'll find out the hard way, I guess, or the easy way. Let's take it down there and see if it fits.
Oh yeah, baby, next time on This Old Outboard.
I just tapped it on the metal carrier there and it chipped it again. Well, let's see what happens if I smack it with a hammer. It's in there. My tongue fits perfect.
You know the channel. Oh yeah, baby. Don't forget to subscribe.